Swimming in crystal clear waters, feeling the freedom of the ocean, a massive orca, powerful.
The crowd thought they were watching mud.
Imagine swimming in crystal clear waters, feeling the freedom of the ocean, and then facing the unimaginable. A massive orca, powerful and unpredictable, closes in. This was Jessica Radcliffe's last moments, and the video that shocked the world is unlike anything you've ever seen. Before we dive into the story, be sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss the shocking truth behind this viral incident. Jessica Radcliffe, a young and adventurous woman, loved the ocean more than anything. She spent her days swimming, exploring, and connecting with marine life. But one sunny day, her passion turned into a nightmare. A video surfaced online showing a terrifying encounter with an orca, and it quickly went viral, sparking outrage, disbelief, and countless questions. What really happened in those final moments, and how did the world react? The video first appeared online with no warning, instantly grabbing attention. At first, it seems like a normal day at the ocean, calm blue water stretching endlessly, sunlight reflecting gently on the waves. Jessica is seen swimming, moving confidently and happily, unaware of the danger beneath. Everything looks peaceful, almost serene, giving viewers a false sense of safety. Then, suddenly, the enormous orca appears. Its black and white body glides through the water with terrifying speed and power. The contrast between Jessica's small figure and the orca's massive form is shocking. The camera, shaky and unsteady, captures the sheer size and strength of the animal, making the moment feel immediate and horrifying. Viewers feel like they are right there, witnessing the danger unfold in real time. The clip shows Jessica struggling, her movements frantic as she tries to escape, but the orca's presence is overwhelming. The water churns violently, and the roar of splashes fills the scene. It's not just a fight for survival on screen. It's a raw, emotional experience for anyone watching.
No.
Many viewers describe feeling their hearts race, their stomachs tighten, a deep sense of fear and helplessness as the events played out. Almost immediately after the video went live, social media erupted. Comments poured in, full of shock, anger, and disbelief. People shared it everywhere, tagging friends and family, often saying they couldn't stop watching despite the horror. Some viewers tried to justify the orca's actions, while others were furious, demanding answers and explanations. The combination of the real-life danger, Jessica's struggle, and the sheer size of the orca created a storm of emotion that made this clip unforgettable and impossible to ignore. As soon as the video of Jessica Radcliffe's encounter went viral, social media exploded. People from all over the world were sharing it, commenting, and expressing their shock. Many described the scene as horrifying, unable to believe that such a massive, powerful animal could behave this way toward a human. The comments were filled with fear, sadness, and anger, as viewers struggled to process what they had just seen. Some admitted they felt physically shaken, their hearts racing as they watched Jessica fight for her life in the water. Incident sparked countless debates online. People began comparing Jessica's encounter to other well-known orca incidents, both real and fictional, trying to make sense of what had happened. Videos, news articles, and personal accounts of similar attacks were shared endlessly, with users analyzing every detail. Many were shocked to discover that orca attacks on humans, though rare, were possible, and this knowledge only amplified the fear and outrage surrounding Jessica's situation. Alongside shock, anger quickly became a dominant emotion. Viewers demanded answers. How could such an attack happen? Was the orca provoked? Could it have been prevented? People called on authorities, marine experts, and wildlife organizations to investigate, desperate for explanations and accountability. Social media posts were filled with hashtags, petitions, and urgent calls for justice. The tragedy didn't just stay on screens. It became a worldwide conversation, a collective cry for understanding and safety. Amid the outrage, there was also a deep sense of empathy for Jessica. Many commenters expressed heartbreak for her struggle, imagining the fear and pain she must have experienced. Messages of support and mourning poured in for her and her family, showing that even through screens and pixels, people felt a real, emotional connection to her story. The viral video had done more than shock the world. It had touched hearts, stirred emotions, and made millions confront the raw power of nature and the fragility of human life. After the shocking video spread across the world, authorities and marine experts immediately began investigating the incident. They reviewed the footage frame by frame, spoke with witnesses, and studied the location where it happened. Their goal was to understand exactly what had occurred and why such a terrifying encounter took place. From the beginning, they knew it was important to separate rumors from facts. Because social media had already created countless stories, some exaggerated and others completely false. The experts discovered that Jessica had been swimming in an area known for orca activity. These animals are intelligent, powerful, and usually peaceful, but like any wild creature, they can behave unpredictably when they feel threatened, curious, or confused. The investigation revealed that the orca in the video likely didn't intend to harm her in a personal or malicious way. Instead, it was responding instinctively to movement in the water, its natural instincts making it appear aggressive and dangerous. Authorities also examined the conditions of the ocean that day. The water was unusually calm, the sun bright, and the orca might have been hunting or playing nearby. Experts explained that orcas sometimes test objects in the water with their strength, not fully understanding the impact on humans. This helped to clarify some of the myths that had begun spreading. It was a deliberate attack driven by malice, but rather a tragic interaction between a human and a wild animal in its natural environment. The investigation further revealed that while orca attacks on humans are extremely rare, each incident teaches valuable lessons about safety and respect for wildlife. Experts emphasized the importance of awareness, caution, and understanding animal behavior. Families, friends, and the public were left both relieved to learn that it was intentional and heartbroken that such a tragic event could happen despite careful precautions. It became clear that this investigation was not just about facts. It was about learning from tragedy, understanding nature's power, and honoring Jessica's memory with truth. When the news of Jessica Radcliffe's tragic encounter reached her family, the shock was immediate and overwhelming. Her loved ones were flooded with disbelief, unable to comprehend how someone so full of life and passion for the ocean could be caught in such a terrifying situation. The grief was raw and intense, a mixture of sorrow, anger, and helplessness. Every image and clip circulating online only deepened their pain, as they watched the world witness the moments that they wished had never happened. Friends and colleagues shared in this heartbreak, expressing memories of Jessica's bright personality, her laughter, and her adventurous spirit. Social media became a space for mourning as well as celebration, with people posting tributes, pictures, and stories of the joy she brought into their lives. Messages poured in from strangers too, many saying they felt connected to her through the viral video and that her story had left a lasting emotional impact. The tragedy had reached beyond her immediate circle, touching hearts around the world. The public's reaction was a mixture of sympathy and reflection. Many viewers, moved by the harrowing footage, expressed their sorrow for Jessica and her family. People shared how the incident made them realize the fragile line between human curiosity and the raw power of nature. Comments revealed fear, shock, and a newfound respect for wildlife, with many promising to be more careful during their own encounters with the ocean and its creatures. For Jessica's family, the grieving process was intertwined with a struggle to find closure. They faced questions that had no easy answers, trying to reconcile the suddenness of her loss with the beautiful memories she left behind. Despite the pain, they also began to see how much she had touched others' lives, and how her story sparked awareness and conversation about the delicate balance between humans and the natural world. The emotional aftermath was not just about sorrow, but also about connection, remembrance, and the enduring impact of a life that, though tragically cut short, had inspired many. After the investigation and the viral spread of Jessica Radcliffe's encounter, people began to wonder why it happened. Experts and viewers alike started discussing possible explanations, trying to separate fact from fear. Many marine biologists emphasize that orcas are incredibly intelligent and usually calm creatures, rarely aggressive toward humans. They explained that what Jessica experienced was most likely a natural behavior, a response to curiosity or instinct, rather than anger or malice. Orcas often interact with objects or movements in the water to explore or play, and their immense strength can turn even harmless actions into dangerous situations. However, the unusual circumstances of that day fueled speculation. Some theorists suggested that the orca may have been disoriented, hungry, or protecting territory, creating a perfect storm for a tragic encounter. Others wondered if factors like water temperature, Jessica's movements, or nearby marine activity contributed to the incident. Social media users and viewers shared countless opinions, some scientific, others purely emotional, reflecting the deep fear and fascination people felt watching the video. Every new theory sparked more debate, as no single answer fully explained the shocking events. Despite the speculation, one truth remained clear. Interactions between humans and wild animals always carry unpredictability. Even creatures as majestic and generally peaceful as orcas can become dangerous under certain circumstances. This understanding brought both comfort and fear. Comfort in knowing that Jessica's encounter was rare and unintentional, and fear in realizing the raw power of nature that humans can never fully control. People grappled with these emotions, trying to honor Jessica's memory while learning to respect the boundaries between humans and the wild. In the end, the theories and speculation added layers of emotion to an already heart-wrenching story. They reminded viewers of the delicate balance between awe and danger, curiosity and caution. While nobody could completely explain why that tragic encounter occurred, discussions kept Jessica's story alive in the public's mind, blending grief, fascination, and a powerful lesson about the unpredictable force of nature. Jessica Radcliffe's story, though tragic, has left a lasting impact on everyone who witnessed it. Her life and the shocking encounter with the orca became a reminder of the fragile line between humans and the natural world. People remember her not just for the tragedy she faced, but for the adventurous spirit and love for the ocean that defined her. Her story resonates because it captures both the beauty and the danger of the natural world. Reminder that even the most breathtaking creatures can carry unpredictable power. The lessons from her story are clear and deeply emotional. Experts and viewers alike have come to understand the importance of respecting wildlife and recognizing the boundaries between humans and animals. While curiosity and admiration for nature are natural, Jessica's experience shows how quickly things can turn when those boundaries are unknowingly crossed. Her story has become a lesson in caution, awareness, and the humility that comes with realizing how small humans are in the vastness of nature. The emotional weight of her story lingers, touching hearts around the world. Families, friends, and strangers alike mourn what was lost. Yet they also honor what Jessica stood for: joy, adventure, and a fearless connection to the ocean. Her memory inspires both sorrow and reflection, prompting people to appreciate the lives around them and the powerful forces of the world they live in. In the end, Jessica's encounter with the orca is more than just a viral video. It is a story of life, risk, and the unpredictable beauty of nature. It leaves behind grief, yes, but also understanding, empathy, and a reminder that every moment spent in the wild should be met with respect and care. Her legacy continues in the hearts of those who watched, learned, and remembered, turning a moment of tragedy into a lasting lesson about courage, life, and the delicate balance between humans and the world around them. As we reach the end of Jessica's story, it's impossible not to feel the weight of what happened. Her encounter with the orca reminds us that nature is both breathtakingly beautiful and dangerously unpredictable. While her life was tragically cut short, the lessons she leaves behind about respect, awareness, and the fragility of human life are something we can carry with us every day. Jessica's story also shows the power of connection. Millions of people around the world were moved by her experience, sharing grief, empathy, and reflection. It reminds us that even in tragedy, human hearts can come together, learn, and grow stronger from the lessons nature teaches. Her memory continues to inspire caution, curiosity, and respect for the wild, keeping her spirit alive in the minds and hearts of those who heard her story. Finally, as we remember Jessica, it's important to reflect on our own interactions with the world around us. Every adventure comes with risks, but with awareness and respect, we can explore, learn, and appreciate nature safely. Jessica's story is a powerful reminder that life is fragile, moments are precious, and the natural world must always be treated with care. May her story live on, teaching us to balance wonder with caution, and to honor the lives of those who inspire us, even in the most tragic ways.